Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at another thrilling 30th anniversary figure in its Generations Sky-Byte in Voyager class mode, which is really cool. I was excited when this was announced and I just jumped when I found out that it was going to be a Voyager figure. I had thought this was going to be a deluxe figure like Rat Trap, but no. We get him in Voyager class, which is quite excellent. So if you don't know who this character is, this figure is based off of the Transformers Robots in Disguise Predacon known as Sky-Byte. The original mold was actually a Beast Wars figure called Cybershark, which was a Maximal and he was green. They repainted him, kind of redecoed him, and released him with the Transformers Robots in Disguise line, along with a few other Predacons that were repainted from Beast Wars, and they had the Autobots versus the Predacons, which was kind of an interesting concept. And of course, they bring in the Combaticons as the, well, Decepticons. So, Sky-Byte was kind of the RID Megatron's Starscream, I guess you could say. And he was kind of goofy, kind of weird. He did a lot of poetry, which was kind of odd. The Japanese haikus, that's kind of like his big shtick. Which, okay, sure. You know, it's just so weird, I'll accept it. And it was a flying shark. What are you going to do? So anyway, we got this figure here, and he is looking really nice. I can't wait to get him out of the package. Let's look at the box, look at the art, and then we'll get the robot out and see what we think of him. It's the standard Generations packaging. We do have the really cool Predacon logo up here in the corner. We got some nice wraparound IDW style artwork for Sky-Byte there. We've got the 30th anniversary logo with the Predacon. He is Sky-Byte. He comes with spinning missile launcher, which is really cool. We got a really massive Predacon logo down there. On this side, it says he is a Predacon. He is series number 2, figure number 7. And who is on the bottom? Oh, yes, we have Roadbuster, which I really have no interest in at all. Top of the package, just like all the others. Nothing really different there. Here is a wide shot of the back of the package. Again, same kind of layout. We have the Transformers Generations logo up here. We have the Predacon logo up there. Robot mode, Cybershark mode, looking all kinds of cool. We have the tech specs, the thrilling 30th anniversary. And he doesn't say which number he is, I don't think. Here is his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you are welcome to. And there is his tech specs. If you'd like to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. So yes, definitely cool stuff. Let's get this guy out of package and see what we think of the robot. All right, so here we have Sky-Byte in his robot mode, and it does look good. I really do dig the molding. I really do dig the sculpt. This figure has so much going on for it, but it does have a few drawbacks, and I will kind of point those out here. Lower that arm there a little bit. Yes, I mean, it looks really nice. They did a phenomenal job with the paint. They did a great job with the look of the robot, with the molding, all the detail. This might be one of the most detailed of the Generation figures, which I do appreciate because the original Sky-Byte figure was a very detailed figure, and I'll compare the two here in a minute so you can see what they look like. But overall, I mean, I like him. He stands well. He's pretty good sized. The coloration is pretty spot on. There's some things I wish they would have done, but overall, I do like it. I really like, they've got this nice kind of faded silver paint detail. We got a lot of techno bits going on here. He's got this little built-in gun looking thing here. The shark coming off. I love the Predacon logo on the front of the shark here. His head sculpt. He still has the kind of claw-like gimmick going on there, and it spins, which is very cool, but there are some drawbacks. The biggest drawbacks are, number one, his legs. His legs are very, very hollow. And the other funky thing is his knees. If you look, there's nothing there really on his knees. They're just like a hinge joint, and that really limits posability. And he's got this kind of weird, funky... I mean, he stands well, but he's kind of warbly, which is weird. Also, his feet don't have any kind of joints. They're just hinges, which is unfortunate. Now, his hips have really nice ball joints. Looks really, really cool. His head sculpt is immaculate. I love that head sculpt. The drawback is it's only on a swivel, not a ball joint. And I don't know if I can get that detail in there or not in this camera, but he actually has the lines in his eyes, which is really, really cool. I mean, and this the silver and the gold and the white paint apps, very nice. I love the shark. Again, the shark has got the molding in the eyes just like the robot does, and that Predacon logo. They did a really good job emulating the Predacon Spark Jewel, which is really cool looking, and it looks nice. I mean, it shows up really well, but I think I would have preferred if they just put a jewel in there. That would have been much cooler. His claw gimmick does work, which is very awesome. I do appreciate that. And he's got a much more gnarly hand and arm going on there, which is really, really cool. So overall, this figure looks spectacular. I mean, I really, really do like him. I like the light blue. I like the yellow. I like the purple. I do like the gray on the body, but the only thing that's missing for me has got to be the pearl that the original figure had. And that's unfortunate that we don't get that. He's got these little fish wings hanging off the back like the original figure did. But other than that, I mean, he looks really, really damn good. So let's compare this guy to his Robots in Disguise counterpart, the original Sky-Byte figure, and see how he looks. Alright, so here we have Sky-Byte and Sky-Byte side by side. And there are lots of things I like about the new figure, and there are things I like about the old figure. First and foremost, the chest. I love how the chest on the Generations figure kind of is more prominent. It kind of pops out a little bit more. It's more shark-like because, well, it's a shark, you know? This chest is cool looking, and I really do appreciate it, and I like how this side is kind of organic, and this side is, you know, robotic. We do not have that really, per se, on this guy, except on the sides. We get a little bit of techno, organic, whereas he has less on that side, which is kind of cool. The other thing is I love the emulation of the Jewel Spark, but the Jewel Spark just looks so much cooler. Flat out. Just looks cooler. The other thing is, I mean, they got the paint scheme down really, really well. I think this guy's just kind of built a little bit better, obviously. But I like the legs on this guy a little bit better than I do this guy. The feet are pretty much about the same. The other thing is the paint apps on the head. I like this one a lot better because we've got the purple and the chrome, and it kind of goes down into the grayish color, whereas this one is just flat out gray. I wish they would have emulated this look there on that fin. It just doesn't exist on this figure. Also, well, quite frankly, I like the pearl color that this figure has, where this has none of that pearl paint scheme. And that was just so beautiful about this particular figure. It's kind of sad that it doesn't exist there. So let's go ahead and get the Generations Sky-Byte into his shark mode, see what we think, and then we'll compare him to the original. Alright, so here we have Sky-Byte in his shark mode, and he does look pretty darn cool. He kind of looks like a dead shark, but Yeah, I love the molding on it. I think they did a really good job with it. This is a nice updated version of the figure. The head sculpt of the shark looks really, really cool. I love the molding on the teeth. I wish the lower teeth were a little bit more prominent, but overall, I really do like it. I like the fade of the silver, the blue. They really captured the cyber rip down the side, which is really, really nice. And we get that two different molding versions on both sides, which is really cool. He's got the fins, and he's got the, you know, the holes through the fins, which is really, really awesome. I mean, it's a solid looking figure, and there's not that much robot kibble hanging off the back. I like the gold down here, which is nice. We've got the tail with the missile that can launch out, and of course, you know, it spins, which is really cool. Now, this is a figure that could probably use a stand because, well, I mean, it just sits there. It's a shark. I will tell you, this thing is a weird fandangler getting parts together. So you just really kind of have to fandangle all these parts to get on there and clip in, and it just takes a minute to see where they go, where they clip. This is not something you're going to transform very often or very quickly, but I really do like this mold and the mode. I think it looks really, really cool. So how does it look compared to the original figure? So let's compare both sharks and see which one we like better. Alright, so here we have the original Sky-Byte with the Generations figure, and both really do have a lot of merit. Yeah, I mean, I really do like the design of this one, but I really like this one too. I can't really honestly decide which one I like better. They both have a lot of molding going on there. I think this one has a little bit more detail. The paint apps are a lot better on the original figure than they are on this. If they would have added some of that pearl and then like around the mouth, this one just too gray. If they would have added the pearl down here and added the kind of internal pink that this one has, when you look inside, that just looks really damn cool. I think it would have been a lot cooler figure, and maybe some chrome or something up here on the top where the blue is. It just looks a lot cooler with the faded purple and metallic paints and all that stuff on this figure than this figure does. Does that make this a bad figure? Not at all. I really like them both, and I love how they're in different poses. They both look really cool together, and I think I'm going to display them both as sharks on the shelf. Definitely cool stuff. So, is this figure something that you want in your collection? You know, I will say this. If you are a Robots in Disguise fan, which not all that many people were per se, or if you're a Beast Wars fan, you're definitely going to like this figure. I mean, it's a trans-organic flying shark that spouts out haikus, which they reference on the back of the box, by the way, which is really cool. But if that's not your thing, this could be a very easy pass. Much like the Roadbuster figure. This is either, it's going to grab your attention or it's not. This guy grabbed my attention, definitely. The Roadbuster did not. He's going in with my Beast Wars figures, and it's just going to be damn cool. So, this is going to be one of those give or take figures. So, if you're into Beast Wars, if you're into Robots in Disguise, absolutely pick him up. If you're not, it'll be an easy pass. So, there he is, the Generations Sky-Byte next to the original Robots in Disguise Sky-Byte, side-by-side comparison. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. Please share my videos. And as always, look for more videos in the future.